All right, good morning, people. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Welcome, everyone. Welcome back. Welcome back, guys. Welcome back. Good morning, good afternoon. Happy Wednesday, everyone. What's going on, guys? Happy Wednesday. How's everyone doing today? How are we all doing? Let's have a quick look at the fundamentals before we jump into the charts here, guys. Let's have a look. We have FOMC meeting minutes today. Just the meeting minutes. Says at 7 p.m. London time, so quite far away. We had some New Zealand dollar news come out today in the Asian session. We had some Royal Bank of New Zealand rate statements. And we had a lovely sell-off on gold yesterday. Very, very nice sell-off on gold. Good morning, everyone. Let me just make sure everyone's in here. Cool. What is liquid death? It's actually just sparkling water. It's just flavored sparkling water. It's just fucking crazy clever branding. It's literally just sparkling water. Let me just fix this a bit. Whoa. There we go. There we go. Fancy Branding always gets you iPhone users. Yeah, it's very good. It's very, very clever marketing. But yeah, happy Wednesday, everyone. Halfway through the week. Week's absolutely flying by. I've had a pretty busy day getting everything ready for heading off in August. So haven't really been on the charts too much here in Asia. Gold had a very, very nice sell-off. Very, very nice sell-off. Yesterday, the New York session. Amazing sell-off yesterday. After you came up, liquidated the highs, pulled back, came up to grab some highs again, and then continued selling off. And you continued selling off today in Asia. Our Asia analysis was shorts down into this daily low. There wasn't too much of an entry for me, though. I was briefly watching it in the background by the time I jumped on. This 15 broke out here. I tried to get short on this 15 to come down to these lows for a 70-tick push, but opened instantly pushed down. So I was like, okay, if you grab these lows, you're probably going to pull back. So I don't want to short down here. So I'll wait for it to pull back. So yeah, yesterday was a very, very nice liquidity grab at the highs and a very strong bearish closure. And then obviously simple plan of action today, shorting into previous day lows. Super simple. That's when Asia can be so nice to trade. When you've got a very easy daily bias and you're shorting into some daily highs or lows. That's when Asia can be very, very easy to trade. When you can understand the higher time frame. So now that gold is tapping into these previous daily lows, we're grabbing that liquidity. We're coming back down into major support. If I'm gonna sell gold, it's not going to be here. So there's the possibility of gold having a potential pullback today. Before then, maybe rolling over into the New York session. Now you do have a little bit of a trend line coming down here, which is starting to form. You got some big resistance at 3,300. Yesterday's sells in the New York session were amazing. You guys on Zoom, we spoke about this in the pre-New York market call. For price to come down and fill in this wick. I think a lot of people would have got trapped in some big buys here. Came all the way down and filled in this wick like we spoke about, which was very, very, very nice. Good morning, guys. Good morning. Greetings from Colombia. What's going on, man? What time is it in Colombia? Is it late? I assume it's very late. Yeah, 12 a.m. Nice. Late night grind, man. Late night grind. So with gold down at these lows, previous 4 hour has just closed very bearish. So we're going to fake out or we're going to continue selling off. It's a big level here on gold. Remember, the shorts yesterday in New York were super simple. Well, you want to see the exact same trades. Exact same trades. Morning from South Africa. Good morning, man. Cambodia calling. Nice, nice, nice. Good evening from Seattle. Welcome, welcome. People tuning in from all over. Nice. Hey, Aaron. Hey, man. So yeah, with gold closing bearish here on the 4 hour, it's going to be tough to want to buy against that. Trade what you see, not what you think. We've just closed bearish. If you close back above, great. Maybe you can see some longs. Yeah, there's different close on the futures. Everything's always based off the currency. Been here for a few months. Nice, 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 man. Nice. I've never been to South Africa. I would like to visit at some point. I feel like it's a pretty cool place to go visit. So yeah, gold. I mean, there's potential longs into this trend line, but you know, trying to buy gold after you had a very clean sell-off yesterday of 450 ticks. It's like, what are we trying to fight the markets for? We're trying to take the easy trades, and the easy trade yesterday was this huge short, and these sells here in Asia, following the trend, following the liquidity. Trying to buy now, you're not following the trend, and you're certainly not following the liquidity. Good morning, Aaron from New York. Good morning, man. Changed my sleep schedule to attend your everyday live streams. Thank you, man. I appreciate you tuning in. What time is it in New York? Just as late? 1 a.m. Damn. 1 a.m. Next target is lower. That's the thing. There isn't really any. That's the tough thing. You'd have to break these lows and then kind of say you're gonna have a push down. But high weeklies grab the lows, pushed up. Daily, we've also grabbed the lows. That was the downside target here today in Asia. So below this low, who knows? It's too hard to say. There's nothing. There isn't any right now. That's the tough thing. Good morning, Aaron. Good morning, man. Good morning. I wouldn't mind gold for a pullback, but the only way I'd be buying a pullback is if you made money on the way down. If you didn't make money on the way down, trying to trade a pullback and trying to fight this daily bearish push is borderline just revenge trading. That's the only concern. I mean, could you come down and regrab previous 4-hour lows? Yeah, I mean, maybe. It's not like a high liquidity level like we had daily lows in the Asian session. Like, that's an easy liquidity level. This is more of like a, yeah, you might. You also might come up here. Whereas these lows in Asia, like, yeah, that's an easy, obvious target. Previous day lows is an easy target. Is there the possibility that gold can come up and kind of grab this double top? Yeah, I mean, it's possible. There's no real reason to say so just yet. So I would rather look for sell setups on gold. Potential fake out sells. But how low we continue to roll over, we'll have to take it as it comes. Aaron, how do you tell your friends and fam what you do for a living? Do you say you're a day trader? Yeah, just tell family that day trade for a living. Friends, I don't really tell, to be honest. If they ask you, I'd say yeah, just a day trader. Trade gold bars, buy and sell gold bars. Buy and sell a shitload of gold bars. But it's not really something I purposefully tell people, to be honest. But yeah, family definitely, yeah. Family know. Family know the score. But it's not really something I would go around purposely telling people, because it just puts too much pressure on yourself sometimes, and you don't want to put pressure on yourself. So we'll see what we get for here pre-London, guys. Remember, we'll be going live on the Topstep YouTube channel for the London Open today as well. We had some lovely trades yesterday. There's some nice calls on NAS, nice calls on gold. Pre-New York on gold was beautiful as well. So not pre-New York. Our pre-New York marker was great. These sells in New York didn't come until about 3 p.m. 3 p.m. yesterday. Yeah, I love the calls video. Hey, man. How can I stick with one daily bias while trading both ways? Well, you don't trade both ways. If the daily's bearish, you just go short. I think you're possibly overthinking it, man. The daily bias today is bearish. Yesterday, there's no daily bias here, so them days maybe you can be more neutral. But when this grabs highs and close bearish, your daily bias is short. You're not trying to buy it today. You're short against the daily lows. But if you already grabbed the liquidity, then maybe you can assess for a pullback. But if you have a daily bias, just follow it. It's better to have a daily bias than try and trade both ways. Otherwise, you're just going to try and take you're going to try to take longs and sells all day long. If you have a daily bias and easy daily liquidity levels like today, easy shorts into yesterday's low, well then you're just looking for sells. So when it starts breaking up earlier, you don't get trapped in longs. Why? Because your daily bias is short. So once you start breaking out, then cool, you go short. Your course is the best course I've taken. Thank you, man. I appreciate it. But yeah, it's just simplicity. If you've got a daily bias, which I think is great to do in the early days, just if it's bearish, follow it. If the daily's bearish, go short today. If today closes back bullish and have a huge daily fake out, cool, buy the next day. Having a daily bias is what saves a lot of losses and a lot of noise on the intraday time frame. You only look to trade both sides when there is no daily bias. But if you have a daily bias, well, there's no point trying to trade against it, unless it's like today where my daily bias today is short against the lows. Well, now that you've grabbed the lows, now that's the daily bias hit. That's the liquidity done. So now maybe you could assess a pullback. But ideally, if your daily bias is short and day lows and you didn't get that trade, well, then that's your trade done. Come back the next day. Yeah, coming back up into that 3,300 level here as well. 30 minutes coming down, grabbing the lows, closing back bullish. Let me just fire up my Topstep account here. So yeah, that's why the sells in Asia were very nice, because you had a very, very clear daily bias. Where's my, let me go, let's go on the 50, 150 today. We'll trade the 150. Trade the 150 today. Yeah, we had a lovely, very, very, very nice trading day yesterday. Very, very good trading day yesterday. Yeah, I think a lot of people would have got trapped in longs today in Asia. People try and jump in longs. We were talking about we were calling the shorts today, which was a very, very, very nice call. Very nice call. 10:15 here in California. Nice. That's not too bad. Not too bad as some places in the US. So let's see what we get here for pre-London today, guys. Shorts into 32.50. Yeah, I mean, you'd need to see a pretty decent breakout. You're at massive daily support right now. Huge daily support. Like, this is a huge level. For me to take shorts at daily support is pretty tough. Especially when you've already grabbed the liquidity. You can short into the support because the daily grabbed highs and closed bearish. So today you're shorting into the lows. But now that you're back at this daily support, you're gonna break it or you're gonna bounce. Well, that's what we're kind of waiting to see here. That's why it's kind of a big break or make or break level on gold right now. Even here, you came down, re-grabbed the lows, closed back bullish, and you're breaking higher. So right now the trend is bullish. Post some important levels. I'm not too sure what you mean, man. The levels on the screen are what's important. If I was gonna short gold today, which I would like to do, I wouldn't mind seeing fake outs around 3,300. Break above, break back below, and then maybe we see if we can short. The thing is that these lows, it's not really a liquidity level for me. This was the short into this liquidity. Now that this liquidity is being grabbed, that's where gold gets a little bit tricky. A little bit tricky. Yeah, buys and double top. Yeah, buys and double top. They're not. It's not the worst trade, but it's also daily's bearish. 4 hours also bearish. Like 4 hours close very bearish. I don't know if it's a trade that I would want to jump in. Like I say, the only way I'd buy up into these daily highs is if you have made a decent amount of money on the way down of this, you know, from the highs of Monday down into the lows here of Wednesday. You've dropped 600 ticks. So unless you want to buy against a 600 tick push down, if you have made money on the way down, then maybe you could leverage some of that profit. But for me personally, to buy against a 600 tick push down just because I want to see a little double top grabbed, it's pretty aggressive personally. That's why shorting in Asia made the most sense, because you know with sells you're following the trend, whereas if you try to buy, you're trying to trade against a 600 tick push high, time frame push down. So it's like you might get lucky, you might get your little scalp, but is it worth it? I don't think so. So could we short? Well, you have you got some. Let's see. Let me make this 100%. So you got support here. You got more support here. Then you got more support here, with no downside liquidity levels. If I really wanted to buy gold, I'd have to see a lot of volume above 3,300. Then maybe I could consider it if I can get a good risk reward around here. Not from here personally. So right now it's going to be a bit of a waiting game here on gold. I'm not going to be shorting in this area because you can create a bit of a range in here, which we need to do. Price needs to range before the next big move. We're not always going to be ripping up and down, guys. You need to move. You have a big push up, you range. You have a big push down, you range. That's how the markets move. The markets don't always, unfortunately, move as quick as we may think. You've had a pretty decent sell-off here in Asia. You're just having a bit of a pullback. You'll probably continue to range. Let's see. Let's see. We did notice that 30-minute volume as well. So 30-minute closure in 8 minutes. We'll see if we can. We'll see if we can get some. See if we can get some volume. Kind of wicking out the highs. Hourly's also wicking out previous highs. What would this be just for a pullback? See 35 ticks. I'm not really interested in trying to scalp 35 ticks when the markets are moving hundreds. I'm not really too focused on trying to get these little 20 tick scalps anymore, unless it's like a really key liquidity player. We want to be making our life as easy as possible. Follow the easy trades. This was the easy trade. Or this trade yesterday, easy trade. Why? Because you grabbed liquidity and you had liquidity targets and you're following this move. Easy trade. Trying to buy up is not as easy. Strong resistance at 3306. 3306. Yep, definitely. 3300 is a big strong level as well. 3300 is a big level. So you look at this 4 hour. To me, sells here make the most sense. This 4 hour has just broken back below 3300. On the futures, yes, yep, pretty much where we are now. Yep, definitely. I think it's around here on the currency. Let's see. Yeah, big resistance, definitely. Let's see this. See this first 30-minute close here. See if this 30-minute can actually break out. We're wicking out the highs, but also wicking out the lows. Pretty big liquidity wick. Let's see if it can. See if it can actually close with the volume confirming some sort of direction. Otherwise, it may be the London Open today. We'll have a look at. We'll save NQ and ES for when we jump on the Topstep stream. I won't break it down here. Oh, let's see if we're going to close bearish. Time frame best to draw support resistance line. whichever time frame you're trading off, man. For me here, this could be 15-minute level. It's also 30 level, also hourly level. Ideally, the higher time frame makes the most sense. But there's not really, you should draw on this time frame. Do you want to trade the 30-minute or do you want to trade the 5-minute? All these levels are is just barriers. So if I'm wanting to go short, well, if this is 15 support, then I want to see a 15 closure below. Ideally, the high time frames, on gold, hourly and 30-minute is what kind of paints the picture, and then lower time frame just for execution. But same thing, if this was a 30-minute level here, if I want to trade in the 5-minute, well, it's still the same. I still will have my 5-minute resistance here. See, nice resistance. Broke below, broke back above. All these levels is just to stop me from jumping in a trade too early. And there's no like perfect way or perfect time frame to draw them on. It's just whichever makes the most sense. Which right now, with how kind of ranging we're being, I'd want to see at least probably a 30 closure below. Maybe if I explain this, that's all good. Reasoning for looking at the currency chart, because it has very key liquidity grabs. The currency chart can grab highs or lows more than the futures chart. The futures could leave a double top, but the currency could liquidate some highs. And that liquidity grab is very, very important. So if you just watch the futures chart, you could miss a trade. So I find analyzing on the currency and executing the futures is what works the best. Hello, do you stream every day? Yeah, pretty much. I mean, we go live on the Topstep channel every day. Pre-London sessions here, depending on the volume. I'll do at least 2 to 3 a week. I don't really think there's too much here today for us. But we go. I stream on the Topstep YouTube channel every day. Let me see if I can grab the link for the one after. Where is it? Topstep. I was doing them here every day as well, but it's just too time consuming. It's also not necessary. Where is it? Here's the Topstep link. We'll go live there at 7:30 and trade the London Open. Oh, you might get a nice 30-minute breakout here. Look at this. Wick in the highs. You might close bearish. If you get top wick, there's potential shorts here. Nice 15-minute fake out coming in. You've got to be aggressive with the management because you got support right here. So you'd have to get a decent top wick to make the range worth it. I think that's also the 4-hour flipping bearish as well. Yep, 4-hour also flipping bearish. The only concern is huge support. Broke below, broke right back above. Massive fake out. Big support. Big support. So if you do sell this on gold, you would have to manage pretty quick. As soon as you hit this level, you'd have to manage your trade because you don't know if you're going to hold this or you're going to break it. Let's see. We've got 2 minutes here, guys. 2 minutes. Let's see, hourly. Yeah, look at that hourly wicking out all the highs as well. So you're grabbing highs, you're also grabbing lows. This is kind of the middle of the range here. So here's your adjust it to here. Again, this is why it doesn't matter if you draw it in the hourly or the 15, you just adjust it. So it was like that, but now I'm just bringing it to there. So hourly's holding this resistance, wicking out previous hourly highs. Let's see if we can get a short. Forex or futures? Futures. This is the currency chart, the spot chart, but we execute on the futures. I'm trading on my 150k Topstep account here. A very nice sell off here. No top wick on the past two 10 minutes. Past 2 5-minute candles here. Nice rejection on that future chart as well. Futures also tapped into that view up area pretty beautifully. Tapped that view up and sold off 50 ticks. Look at that. Very nice. Not a lot of volume today. There was some nice volume in Asia, but yeah, not for London just yet. How far off live are you? It's not really something I'm aiming for. I feel like I get way more leverage trading the Express Fund accounts. I have my live account. I'm not really trading that London account that I had for like since January. So I'm just trying to milk the XFAs. You know, you can have one live account with like 10,000, or I could have, you know, 500 plus thousand of XFAs. So you had a very nice grab the highs. Look at that, guys. Grab the highs, close bearish. This 30 minutes opened and continued selling off. So if you if you're shorting this 30-minute flip, where are we? If you short this 30-minute flip, you know, you'd have to be managing pretty aggressively because you don't know what could happen there. VWAP is just an average price, volume weighted average price. Not something I would even worry about looking at. Oh, nice. Yeah, he got short of it. Nice. Nice. Very nice, man. Beautiful, beautiful scalp. Yeah, we'll be on the Topstep live today, man. Yep. I just shared the link above there as well. We go live at 7:30. I'm not in this, guys. I'm saying if you were in this, you'd have to manage very aggressively. So it's just not really worth it. 15's right back at support. Oh, Ash and the gold cells. Nice. Nice. It was a nice 15 fake out. Grab lows, close bullish, boom, right back below. So 15-minute fake out with a strong 30-minute liquidity grab. Daily 4-hour head and shoulders. Which one, man? The daily's kind of a bit tough. Yeah, the Nightbot posted a free link just above as well. Energy the high, yeah, nice. Yeah, energy the highs are much nicer. That's the thing. Taking new entries here, I don't like. But up here, yeah, you're laughing. Laughing. Trap City. I mean, yeah, the 4-hour here, you know, had a huge break back below 3,300. So it's looking like, yeah, could you come down and fill in that 4-hour wick? It's looking likely. Where did Nightbot post it? Where is it? There it is, man. There it is. So this is that fake out level we had. Nice support again. You don't want to get caught up taking new positions in here. Don't get trapped in here. It's a very small range of, you know, 20, 30 ticks. We may be waiting for London Open today, guys. We may be waiting for London Open. You're grabbing lows. You're also grabbing highs. But remember, you know, you're also trading gold after a very clean sell-off yesterday. Like, they're the trades you want. And now we're trying to trade what in here. Zoom out on the markets. If you find you're always getting caught up trying to trade these ranges, you need to know when to step back. You want to be catching these moves, and you want to be catching these shorts that we spoke about yesterday. These moves. You don't want to find yourself always getting chopped up in these ranges that we sometimes get in London. YouTube disconnected. Let me see. What's going on, YouTube? YouTube disconnecting us there. Let me have a look. Looks like it's back. Oh, up there. It's okay. Cool, 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 cool. Minus 15 ticks. From where, man? What was the trade? Head and shoulders. Let me see, man. Let me see. I personally can't see one. Nice. Oh, you kind of had like, yeah, I guess, yeah, it is kind of playing out. I guess if you had it like, if you've been kind of, I think is it maybe like where's the drawn tool? Like kind of here, like that maybe. To see if you can close mine for 30 points. Beautiful, man. Beautiful, beautiful. Beautiful. Should move the TP. Let's have a look. No, the TP is good. TP is good. Them lows make sense. The only reason I'm not trading in here is because I personally don't want to get stuck in this range. Haven't taken a single trade today and I'm proud of myself. Yeah, good man. Good job, mate. That's the goal, man. Our goal isn't to trade, you know, multiple times every single day. Our goal is to take good quality setups. You're not going to get good quality setups every single day. Not in the London session, that's for sure. You know, if you trade all 3 sessions, yeah, maybe, but that's not the goal either. Not taking a single trade today is good, man. I think the cleanest trade today was these shorts in Asia down into that daily low. That was the easy trade today. Really, really easy trade. So 15-minute tag in the support there, pushing back up is the reason I didn't jump in these shorts, guys. Is the range is very small. Yeah, gold is never easier. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, gold is never easy, especially not this low. So look at the 30-minute here. 30-minute wick the highs, close bearish. You're now wicking the lows, closing bullish. Oh, sorry, not closing bullish, but wicking back up. That's the reason I'm not executing new trades here. If it's not available in your region, then it's not available in your region. That's just the way the WOP does the business, I guess. I'm pretty sure people from India can join, but yeah, you don't need WOP with a free Discord, yeah. The only entry for shorting Asia, well, the bias in Asia was short because we had the day lows. In terms of actual entry, would it be maybe once this candle broke out? So you'd be shorting here. But the reason I didn't short Asia is because there was no, I got no top wick on this 15. So I wanted this candle to actually break out, and then I would have shorted it. But this candle opened and instantly pushed down, so I was like, there's no short there for me. But the targets were the short bias, you know, following the daily candle. Then you kind of just want to see price break this support. I think here, this level here would have trapped in a lot of buyers here in Asia. I think you would have got a lot of buyers buying here, sitting their stops right just down below here. So shorting that would have been nice. But yeah, this was the only kind of real breakout. It kind of opened and pushed down. Even on the 30-minute, there was no real high time frame entry. It just opened and just ripped down, which is not really our trade. Yeah, you could try a VPN. Yeah, maybe you could try a VPN. Yeah. Got any dates for Italy? Nah, not yet, man. We're still trying to sort the visa. It's an absolute mission for the visa. I mean, I'm leaving in August regardless. I have to go back home for friends' weddings and stuff. So I'm leaving in August, regardless of what the hell the visa's doing. But it's yeah, it's an absolute mission of a process. It is a mission. But yeah, I'm going in 1 to like 3 weeks, man, which is crazy. 3 weeks. Yeah, I'd love to. We got to ship Sammy over. We got to fly Sammy to Europe. So 5 minutes grabbing highs and closing bearish. If you get a top wick here, there's a potential short here. Short in that 15. Nope, straight down. Because you just grabbed highs, you re-broke out. You're trying to short that 15 continuation. But I'd need a top wick. Need to go sort my additional DTV visa. Yeah, nice. Are you sad to leave Oz? As a place, yes. As a place and the people, 100%. As a government and tax, I can't wait to leave. Like the actual weather, the beaches, 100%. But the tax, the trading times, I can't wait, to be honest, man. I do love it here, though. I'll 100% be back, for sure. Yeah, it's pretty easy to fly Sammy over, man. Yeah, we've got a whole company that's kind of doing it for us. Shipping Sammy over is easy. We just need to sort our visas. It's just it's fucking expensive to send Sammy. It's more expensive to fly Sammy than it is to fly me and Kate to Europe. But yeah, I'll definitely I'll miss the weather on the beaches. That's true. That's why wherever I do go, I want to go somewhere nice and warm with good beaches. Stingrays, yeah. Ever trade morning evening stars on the flip of the third? Yeah, you can. If it works, you can. Yeah, long term on Ash. It's a year, then it can renew up to 5. Then it can go into actual residency after that. It's a digital nomad visa. It's really easy for Spain. Italy have just announced it, so it's a little bit hard. Yeah, easy for beach on flights. Yeah, that's the thing, man. In Europe, you jump on a plane, in an hour, you're in a completely different country. And it's cheap as well. Yeah, Craig, yeah. I actually had a look to see if France did one. I was surprised they didn't. Reckon you belong in Marbella. That's an insult or not? Is that a compliment? I've never actually been, man. I've never been. I'd like to visit though. Nah, yeah, just earn money online, Ash, is pretty good. Just work remotely. Prove that you can work remotely and a good load more documents, and yeah, that's pretty much it. Just Italy is a little bit tough because they've just announced it, so it's very strict. But you can't work for yourself either. You have to work for a client. Yeah, problem with NZ absolute mission to get over. Yeah, 100%, man. It's so far away. So beautiful though, but so far away. Ooh, good question, man. Where's your favorite place been so far? Favorite place I've traveled to? Damn, that's a... Yeah, hire me, Sean. Please do. We'll hire each other. Favorite place I've traveled to? Fuck, that's a Logan. That's a hard one. That's a real hard one. I'd probably say somewhere in Europe. Like Norway's very picturesque. Depends on what I want though, because then you got like other Asian places which are beautiful as well. Man, it's hard. It would be hard to say one place. Very, very hard. Isn't Italy tax nuts? Yes, but on the digital nomad visa, you get 50% income exempt from tax for like 5 years or something. You get like a flat 5% fee for 5 years, which is very good. Copper, let's have a look, man. We got time. Let's have a look. Yeah, I went to Da Nang for the retreat. Yeah, Da Nang for the retreat was awesome. Just say Bali. Now, Bali's nice, but I've kind of had Bali. I've been to Bali a lot of times now, so it's kind of nice to explore somewhere different. Wow. Trading at 30%, yeah. Yeah, Japan. Yeah, everyone says Japan. I've never. Everyone who says they go to Japan says they love it so much. I've never been, but I would love to go. Yeah, copper's looking pretty strong. 4 hour grab the lows, close bullish. I mean, there's no. There's a little bit of a bottom wick on this 4 hour. Yeah, see, fuck, love Japan. Can't wait to get back. Yeah, everyone loves Japan. Paraguay. I've never been to Paraguay. That could be cool. Paraguay. Where's Paraguay? I know it's in Europe, but whereabouts? Yeah, you have to go. Yeah, I'd love to go. Yeah, we'll do a retreat there, buddy. Paraguay. Borders Argentina. Wow. Cool. Why did I think Paraguay was in Europe? That was fucking stupid. It's nowhere fucking near Europe. Yeah, do a retreat in every country. Done deal. Yeah, copper could be good for longs up into these highs. If you get an hourly fake out, I would be a bit skeptical that this is also, you know, coming into pretty over it. Like this is, wow, look at that yesterday. Fucking insane rip. Yeah, 100%, man. Norway's beautiful. Tax is fucking insane as well. Yeah, absolutely insane. Yeah, buys into this daily high do look nice. But this is also huge resistance. Huge resistance. So you need to see a pretty decent pullback to see if you could make buys on copper worth it. See, what's Goldie up to here? Kind of dicking around here. Grabbing highs, bearish, grabbing lows, bullish, coming back down. Yeah, true. Hi Aaron, hello. How do you identify your daily bias, and how do you figure out liquidity zones and where price is likely to move? Well, today's daily bias was super simple because you closed bearish. So I'm like, okay, cool. Bias coming in for today is shorting where into previous daily lows. Why? Because gold loves to grab previous daily lows. Gold loves to grab previous daily highs and lows. So when this next day opens, you're shorting gold, and where are you taking your profit? Right at the previous day low, because that's where we know gold loves to grab. What? I made no money. What? So yeah, daily buys all just based off how the candles are closing. So for instance, here you grab the lows here, liquidate lows, and close bullish. Cool. Daily bias next day, simple, longs. Daily bias on where are we? Daily bias on. Let me get rid of this. Why is my mouse not moving? On days like this, you know, there really isn't one because you're grabbing lows, you're grabbing highs. There's no real daily bias coming onto charts on Tuesday. However, once you get a very nice closure on Tuesday breaking out, then cool, easy daily bias on the next day. But daily bias is just based on where the liquidity is sitting, how much volume. Liquidity is, you know, in the form of previous daily highs and lows or intraday double bottoms, double tops, trend lines. Yeah, literally, yeah. Yeah, go fix. Yeah, 100%. Wow, what's that? No tax on business outside the country in 6 months to get full residency. Wow, that's crazy. That's insane. Don't come to Japan in summer. Through help because of the heat and humidity. Yeah, I'd love to go snowboarding in Japan. That would be amazing. Oh, that would be amazing. Gold's still kind of chopping around here, guys. Nothing too crazy shaping up. Wow, in South Africa, if you get 1 million rand, you must pay 48% tax. Holy shit. Sounds like Australia. This 15 is trying to break out here. I feel like we're going to break lower. But is there a real worthwhile entry? Not really. I mean, you've got a little level here that you could probably come and spike. But is it worth me trying to short this for like 12 ticks, 13 ticks? Not really. Yeah, hourly could be breaking out nicely. Yeah, look at this. Massively wicking the highs. If you can break this support, great. If you don't break this support, then it's going to get tough. because there's just no downside targets. But the days where your daily bias on gold makes sense, that's where your easiest trades come from. That's where my best intraday trades come from, when my daily bias just makes so much sense. You know, some days you'll jump on the charts and your daily bias is just a mess, like in here, for example. You know, this day closed bearish call, your daily bias would be too short, you still would have made money on that wick. But when it's bearish, bullish, bearish, doji, then come on to charts here, I don't really have a daily bias, so I'll be more neutral. But when this daily does break out, cool, come on the charts on Wednesday, easy buys. Same as here on gold yesterday. You know, once Friday kind of closes bullish, and then yesterday comes down, wicks the lows and holds support, then my charts my trades coming onto charts on Tuesday is more neutral. But when this day closes bearish, cool. My bias on Wednesday, simple, shorts, following this day. Wow, overall I'm losing 60 to 70% of my salary. Holy shit. That's crazy. That's insane. What my top 3 prop firms? Topstep, and Topstep. I'm joking. Topstep are my number 1. Number 2 and number 3, I would say Tradeify and either Take Profit Trader or My Funded Futures. I have an account on all of them. I have Apex as well, but there's a lot of rules. I think Topstep is by far the fairest of rules. But yeah, Tradeify is good. Tradeify is good as well. 90% of my trades are just taken on Topstep. I do still have I got 7. Let me see if I can log in. Futures desk. That rings a bell. I don't know if I've ever tried it. That rings a bell. Futures desk. Futures desk. I do have 7 Apex accounts as well. I think they're all sitting around 2,500 each. I very rarely trade them though. Topstep is my priority. I traded my Apex ones this week. If it loads. Here, where are we? So I got 7 funded accounts here on Apex, all 50s. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Sorry, 6. All sat around 32,350. So what's that? 2,350 times 6, like 14k in profit. Yeah, I'd try it out for sure, Ash, definitely. Yeah, there's way too many rules. That's why I don't recommend them. It takes too long to understand. That's why Topstep's just so much simpler. So much more simpler rules to follow. I still like the Apex accounts. They're still good, but for, you know, the newer guys, it's just way too many rules. Goldie trying to... Yeah, it does. The 4 hour, I agree. The 4 hour on the currency looks like you're just going to fill in that 4 hour wick. It's just how long are you going to sit in the trade for? I know the 4 hour here does look like... Clear all this off for a second. Close bearish. Top wick. Rebreak lower to come all the way down to fill in that wick. It makes the most sense. It also, you know... It could easily just hold support. It's really tough. It's a really tough area on gold. Really tough area. But if you wanted to give it a shot, you know, shorting into that 4 hour wick, I would give it a shot. I would give it a lot of breathing room though. So I would use reduce risk. You need to be at level 9,000 for futures prop trading. Yeah, 100%. The drawdown compared to FX firms on every single one is very tough. What's that? What's the 10-day trading rule? I've never tried Bionox. 10-day trading rule. Should allow 20 accounts on Topstep. Yeah, true. 20 accounts would be insane. I don't know of any, like, you know, I never find out any behind the scenes information at Topstep, but it'd be awesome to see the new updates that are going to be coming, which I do think from what I've seen on Twitter, they're going to be announcing some more stuff, which will be cool. 15's trying to break out here, guys. You may get a little squeeze into these lows. It's just, is the RR worth it? To me, it's not really. Not yet. We got time. We got time. Still got the London Open to trade in the Topstep channel as well, guys. Aaron, so you've answered, is being funded at prop firm enough for a digital Nomad visa? For some countries, yeah. If you can prove you're making consistent income with it, yeah. You need to prove you're making consistent income. So yeah, it 100% can be. Depends on the country. But for me, no, mine is done off much more than that. Mine's done off the not even the Traders Club, YouTube and some marketing work for Topstep as well. Because you have to be working for, well, it depends on what country, but for most places in Europe, you have to be working for an actual country. Country? I mean, company. Depends on the country. Yeah, the country. But for Italy or Spain, you have to work for an actual company. Oh shit, scared me. Hello. And I'm gonna move to Bali next month. The video editor. Do you think it'll be worth it? Yeah, it can be, man. I think there's other options. It's not super cheap anymore. Depends where you go, I guess. Thank you. Move to Dubai with Daniel. I know. Dubai doesn't really appeal to me too much personally. I don't really like the idea of living in a desert in a city, to be honest. I'm sure tax is great, but it's just not really my personal lifestyle. I've never been, so it's hard to say, but yeah, I prefer to look at Italy where I can live in a nice house in the country, surrounded by nature, as opposed to I want to get wrapped up into that lifestyle. Yeah, Apple Alerts would be amazing. Yeah, 100%. An app would be fantastic. Gold's still selling off here, guys. We've got that hourly close coming in 5 minutes here as well. 5 minute came up, wick the highs, squeezing this little double bottom. I'm pretty sure you have to live there for like 6 months now. Yeah, I saw that. Yeah, the beach was even warm. Yeah. Yeah, but I mean, Bali's cool. It's not cheap. I mean, I don't personally wouldn't live there, but it's a cool place. You probably make good connections. Autopilot app for investing? No, never heard of it, man. Never heard of it. Keep the tax man happy. Yeah, you got to keep the tax man happy. Unfortunately, I suppose it's on the other week. Really, I thought you had to be there for 6 months. Any thoughts on the Cayman Islands? Where are they? I've heard that's a tax haven. Where's the Cayman Islands? British Overseas Territory. Huh. What's the trading times? Yeah, see, it's 1 a.m. right now. Otherwise, it'd be great. I wouldn't be able to do the London streams wherever you go. Wherever I go, the London streams are always my priority. Yeah, Mark's been good. He's just still on the grind. We're gonna do a stream together soon. We'll get Mark on the London stream soon. Hourly close here on Goldie. Looking pretty decent, to be honest. Top wick, you might get some shorts. Morning, sir. Good morning, man. Good morning. Good morning. A holiday home in the Caribbean sounds fantastic, though. That does sound good. Maybe the place is worth the late night trading times. But yeah, the most exciting thing I'm excited about the most is trading with you guys first thing in the morning, so we can actually stream for long. Yeah, next retreat in the Caribbean. Yeah, that'd be incredible. That'd be amazing. So you're getting a pretty decent hourly closure here, guys. 15 minutes closing bearish. So if we get a nice top wick, shorting based purely off this hourly now confirming bearish volume makes the most sense. I'm hoping it comes when we jump on the Topstep stream, but we'll see. If we get an instant top wick, I may see if we can get it. The 5 minute was pretty messy here. You know, bullish, bearish, but 15 minute hadn't really made sense just yet, but now this is the first confirmation of volume and a breakout. So this might be the first indication. The hourly's now following that 4 hour, so now you're coming that close to the wick. Okay, cool. You should be good to squeeze it now. How many ticks do we have into that 4 hour low at a minimum? 47. That's not bad. There's nothing to say that if we break this low, we don't come all the way down into here as well. So this previous 4 hour low would be a management point. But you'd see if you can actually squeeze this back down into this zone, to be honest. I think that would be what I would aim for. Here, 45 ticks, not really worth it. If I can look to get 100, great. Again, it depends on how you react around these lows. If you wick out these lows and reject, then cool, you'll lock it in. But if you break these lows and continue pushing down, then maybe you can hold a bigger short. Let's see if we can get a top wick here, guys. Give us a top wick, Goldie. Give us a top wick. If we instantly push down, we may wait for the London. So hourly just closed, wicking the previous hourly highs, closing nice and bearish. So we've broken back below this support, which is kind of what I wanted to see. So now we just want a little bit of a top wick, so we can actually get a worthwhile risk to reward. I personally won't chase it from here, because here it's not worth it. However, if we can wick up into here, I can get at least a 1 to 2 and lower, then fantastic. Fantastic. Remember, guys, we're going live on the Topstep YouTube channel in about 30 minutes as well, where we'll continue to trade the London Open. Let me see if I can grab the link. Where's the link? Here. Calls on trade, Aaron GG. Thank you, man. Thank you. Be good if we could get it here together. No trades for me here so far today, guys. No trades for me so far. If we ideally we might need this 15 to actually close wicking up first. Zoom guys, give me 2 seconds. So what I'll do is YouTube guys, I'll wrap up there, and I'm gonna get ready because we're gonna go live on the Topstep channel in about 25-ish minutes as well. So I'm gonna wait for that 30-minute close. We'll jump on the Topstep stream, and then we'll continue to trade the London Open as well. So I appreciate you guys taking time to tune in this morning. I'll see you guys same time again tomorrow. And hopefully, I'll see you guys over on the Topstep YouTube channel. So I just posted a link. I'll see you guys there, and we'll trade the London Open. Cheers, guys. Bye-bye.